we thought we'd make a little garden greenhouse update. We planted some horseradish in these buckets because it's prolific, and if you plant it out on the ground, you better have a big spot for it because it's gonna expand. But we planted that, and it's coming up real good. I got some sweet potatoes in this one for sweet potato slips, but I hadn't seen anything yet. Let's go over and see what Mrs. Fitz is doing. She's gonna break this up and plant some lettuce in here that we had. We got woke up about 4 o'clock this morning. We had a tornado go over the house. They've had a bad tornado over in Oklahoma last night, another one. And not the one from Sulphur, but this is a different one. Barnesdale or something like that, Somethingdale, tore it up. But we had 5 or 6 all around us last night, and we got another, what, 1 3/4 of rain?
About that, yeah, almost an inch and a half.
1.5 inches of rain last night again, so that brings us to the grand total of almost 15 inches in the last 8 or 9 days. As you can see, there's not going to be any gardening out here. I'd like to have some corn planted and some things like that. We're going to plant some peanuts, but we got Egyptian onions here growing. In these buckets we got, or we did have, some carrots, and I see that they have not made it. So my carrot, oh, we did get some. There's some. My carrot experiment didn't work real good. I just can't grow carrots. Let's just face it. I'm not a carrot grower. So I may have to leave that to somebody else. Anyway, let's go in here in the greenhouse and see what we got. All right, here's what we got going in the greenhouse. We just planted, we got peppers over there, right there. We got another row we're gonna put over there, but we're gonna try something here. We planted okra in here, and we're gonna see. People want okra. Everybody's screaming, I want okra, I want okra. Well, the problem with okra is nobody wants to pick it because it's itchy. And so we thought if we can get some okra out quick. We sold okra last year at the farmer's market for $3 a pound, and people were begging for more of it. So we thought if we could get it in here where it's hot, it gets hot in here quicker, and okra loves heat, we might get a quicker crop. So that's what we're trying to do with that. We've got some green beans here. These are called Provider green beans, and these will actually germinate in a soil temperature of 55 degrees. So we put these in early, and as you can see, they're blooming. They're getting ready to put green beans on. But here's what everybody's wondering about, is this row of strawberries. And I want you to know we've had some difficulty with these strawberries. Boy, I want to tell you, they're good looking berries, and they are good flavored berries. These are the Seascape, and I kind of followed Todd up at A Berry Good Life. He was putting these in, and he recommended them, so we did. But in my research, what I found is that strawberries and tomatoes don't go together. And as you can see right there, what do we got? But we had tomatoes planted in here last year, and I think there's some kind of fungus that has stunted these plants in the middle, right in through here. As you can see right here, here's a tomato plant coming up inside that strawberry. Look at that. So that tells you that we've got tomatoes and strawberries in there together. And tomatoes have some kind of fungus or disease, and I can't remember what the name of it is, that strawberries don't like, but we've been getting a lot of this right here. Now we've fogged these with fungicide, with Dr. Zymes, and as you can see, we got a bad spot right in through here. But look at them over there on that corner, that end right there. They're really getting after it. They're beautiful berries. They're tasty. Boy, they taste good. I've ate too much strawberry shortcake already this year. But as you see, we get down here towards this end, they start taking off again. I think it's where we had those tomatoes down there last year. and there's a fungus or something that they don't like, and I'm trying to figure it out, but we'll get it figured out. But boy, look how beautiful these plants are down here. But we've already picked, I don't know, I haven't kept count of what we've picked, because they go just as quick as we pick them. What we don't eat. But look at that berry right there. Is that not gorgeous? And they are good and sweet. That's the strawberry patch. Over here, we've got our red deuce tomatoes. And if you can look right there, there's one growing. They're all over. They're loaded. They're getting ready to really take off. They have taken off in the last week or so. But let me show you what we got over here on this side. We're trying something new this year. Right here, these are the squash plants that grow vertical. You have to stake them, but they grow up vertical. And I thought, and the more I read about it, the more I researched, I found out that the squash borers like the leaves hanging down on the ground, and they like them moist. Well, if these growing vertical like this, you don't have that problem, and you can control it a little bit better. I'm sure you're still going to have squash borers and everything else, but I had aphids on these tomatoes about a week ago, and I hit them with Dr. Zymes, fogged them, and I haven't seen an aphid since then. So anyway, we're going to try something different. Let me go see if I can get out to the back field out there without drowning, and we'll show you what we got out there. This is overflow from my pond over there. My drain out back out here can't handle all the water. That's some of the slime and stuff that we took out of that came out of the well, and we're going to put it across there, hopefully when it dries out. We got more rain coming tomorrow. So once it gets past, it's supposed to be like 10 days of sunshine then. You can see the broccoli and the cauliflower are doing good. I waded out there yesterday. You can't even see my tracks now where I waded out there, because it rained last night and filled it all in again. But there's our cauliflower and broccoli. I did see some cauliflower in there last night or yesterday afternoon. Here's our potatoes. They're doing well, but as you can see, you can't get in there to hoe. You can't get in there to do anything. I'm afraid, I hope they didn't rot in the ground, because it's wet. But that's kind of what we got going over here. These are the old collard greens that I had left over from last year. Getting ready to plow them up. And we got some cabbage down there, but we haven't been able to plant anything else. I mean, it is what it is, and you just the old farmers used to say you're at the mercy of Mother Nature. Well, I don't call her Mother Nature. I call him Father God, but you get the gist. But yeah, it's been rough here for a couple of weeks. You can see all them rocks that's washed out down through there. But hey, we got a good crop going on. It'll be okay. It'll dry out and we'll be back at it again. So that's the kind of a garden and greenhouse update. I sure appreciate everybody watching. I hope you like and subscribe subscribe to the channel and like these videos. Helps us out, helps us grow this channel, and we need to grow it. The economy's inflation's eating everything up. It's eating us up too, just like everybody else. So anything that helps. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time.